You've saved dozens of lives. Tonight, you chose not to.
And now, it's too late to fix it. The call came in at 2:17 a.m. Male, mid-30s, unconscious, no further details, just another night. Or at least that's what it was supposed to be. You've heard calls like this before, hundreds of them. Same tone, same urgency, same expectation. You show up and you do your job. That's how it's always been. The sirens cut through the empty streets, red and blue lights flickering across dark windows. You've driven this route so many times, you don't even think about it anymore. Every turn, every light, every second, it's automatic. Your partner is talking, running through protocol, vitals, response time, equipment. You nod, but you're not really listening. Something feels off. You don't know what it is yet, but it's there, sitting in the back of your mind. Then you hear the address again, and everything clicks. Your grip tightens on the wheel. You know that street. You've been there before, just not like this. Not in uniform, not in an ambulance. A different night, a different version of you. The ambulance slows as you pull up. The front door is already open, lights on, someone pacing inside. That's never a good sign. You grab your kit and step out, walking toward the door. Each step feels heavier than the last, like your body already knows what you're about to see. You push inside. A woman is crying, panicked, trying to explain something that doesn't make sense. Her words blur together. You barely hear them, because your eyes are already locked on him. He's lying on the floor, barely moving, barely breathing. Training kicks in. You drop beside him and check for a pulse. Weak, irregular, fading. Your hands start moving automatically, reaching for your equipment, preparing to act. This is routine. You've done this before. And then you see his face. Everything stops. Not completely, but enough. Enough to break your rhythm. You know him. Not just recognize him, not just a distant memory. You know exactly who he is. Your chest tightens. Your hands slow down, just for a second. But a second is all it takes. Your partner is already moving. Let's go! Start compressions! But you hesitate. Because 3 years ago, this man was behind a wheel. Drunk, reckless, untouchable. And your brother was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You remember the hospital, the silence, the machines, the waiting. You remember realizing there was nothing left to fix. You remember your mother, sitting there, not speaking, not crying, just empty. And you remember the courtroom, him standing there in a clean suit, calm, emotionless. No apology, no remorse. His lawyer did all the talking. Tragic accident, unfortunate circumstances. Client has no prior record. You remember every word, because those words let him walk free. No prison, no real consequence, just a fine and a signature, while your life stayed broken. And now he's here, right in front of you, struggling to breathe, barely holding on. Your partner's voice cuts through again. Hey, we need to move! But it feels distant, like it's coming from somewhere else. You look down at him. This is the moment. You know exactly what to do, where to press, how to breathe for him, how to bring him back. You've done it dozens of times. But your hands don't move the way they should. You start, but it's slower, delayed, not urgent. And deep down you know why. Because there's a thought you can't ignore. What if you just don't try hard enough? What if you let time do what it's already doing? He gasps, a weak, broken sound. And for a brief moment, your hands pause again. Then you push harder, faster, trying to catch up. But it's different now. His body isn't responding the same way. Your partner checks the monitor. Come on, come on. But it's slipping, fading. And then, flatline. A long, steady tone fills the room. Everything goes quiet. Your partner leans back, frustrated. We lost him. But you don't react. You just sit there, staring. Because you know something no one else in that room does. He didn't die when you arrived. He died in the seconds you hesitated. The report is simple. Patient unresponsive upon arrival. Resuscitation attempted. Time of death recorded. Clean, professional, routine. Just another case, at least on paper. But later that night, you can't sleep. You lie there, staring at the ceiling, replaying everything. The moment you saw his face, the moment your hands stopped, the moment you made a choice. Because that's what it was, a choice.
Not an accident, not a delay, a decision. You tell yourself it doesn't matter, that he deserved it, that the world is better without him, but your mind won't let it go. Because deep down, you know the truth. You didn't just let him die, you crossed a line. And once you cross that line, there's no going back. The next shift feels different. Everything feels different. Every call, every patient, every life in your hands. You hesitate now, just for a second, but it's there, because now you understand something you never thought about before. The job was never just about saving people. It was about choosing to, every single time, no matter who they are, no matter what they've done. And the moment you stopped doing that, you became something else. Not a paramedic, not a hero, just someone who decides who lives and who doesn't. And that's a decision you can't undo, because tonight you chose not to save him, and now you have to live with that. Every day, every shift, every time you hear a siren, forever.